I heard a guy about doing hit and stops on Ryukyu Boulevard lately. Oh, jump in front of cars and force him to pay his medical expenses? That's nothing new. No, the hit and stop guy's way worse than that. He drives around aggressively like he's gonna hit someone and then slams on the brakes at the last moment. Then he claims you gave him whiplash or damaged his car or something and uses that to extort you. Really? This weirdo just cruises through Ryukyu Boulevard? Look out for a black sedan near this intersection. That's what the guy says, apparently. Keep an eye for any black sedans. Guess you can make anything a scam these days. What an interesting way to start a sub-story. What an interesting way to start a sub-story. Whoa. You have to, like, literally run it. I mean, this is the first time in the series that you have the chance to run in front of traffic. So they want to make that a mechanic for something. That guy almost hit me. What the hell are you doing? I mean, in this guy's defense, in this case, I very much jumped in front of him. There was a line of traffic and there was not a crossing that we were not meant to be crossing. I literally jumped in front of him. I literally jumped in front of him. This dude's not even scamming me in this instance. I actually just fucked him over. I know, it looks like you damaged the car. Well, that I didn't know. You have any idea how much this car costs? You better pay for this. How could I have damaged your car if I didn't even touch it? Okay, now they're trying to scam me. You trying to be a wise ass now? You got any idea how much his car is worth? It's gonna cost 500,000 yen just to fix this. It's amazing how many people in this game is just, you broke a thing! Pay all this money! Does this game, for its sub-stories, have the highest percentage of scams? Because I'm trying to think if it's higher than 1's. Because 1 had a fucking lot of scams too for its sub-stories. Ew, how's the games? Sup, Riggs? We're dealing with, like, the 4th scam in this one stream alone. That's not to include the 100 plus that we've done in this game beforehand. So it's gonna go well, because we're gonna get to beat up some people. Let's touch the car, right? Oh, I'm absolutely doing a heat move on this car. Absolutely. One of these dudes is absolutely having their face meet some part of this car at high velocity. My neck's starting to hurt. I think I might have whiplash. I had to slam on the brakes thanks to him. Part of it was our fault. We can settle this for 100,000. We can go to the cops and get you to pay for it all. Sounds like a plan? It's a very good plan. It's a very good plan. Fuck you. In terms of percentage, 1 probably has more due to lack of more story ones. This is true. This game does have more sub-stories that aren't scams because there's over 100 of them, where there's like 50 in 1, and probably about 40 or 45 of them are scams. Why would I pay you? Car isn't damaged. And why should I believe you have whiplash? What'd you say? I tried to let you off easy and this is how you treat me? You've got guts, jerk. Well, if you want to cough up the cash, I'll just beat it out of you. The amount of times we've heard that line in this game. If you're not gonna pay up, I'll beat the money out of you. How's your car now, dickhead? How's your car now, fuckface? Oh, fuck. I didn't get the stomp at the end. No! No! I've ruined everything. Get a real look close at how not broken it is. I mean, these people are literally phasing through it, so I feel like the car's not even fucking real. It's a fucking holographic projection. The car's not even fucking real. So what the hell? Wow, my car! I told you we gotta stop doing hit and stops. I've heard of guys who jump in front of cars, but actually trying to run into people? And even demanding repair money? Well, people usually get intimidated by the luxury cars, so nobody puts up a fight. They usually just pay. You're actually the first person who hasn't paid us. What's your deal anyway? I'm not a dumbass. I guess this just isn't your day. We apologize. To make up for the trouble we caused, please accept this. Yo, even more money back. Yeah, let's go. And get the fuck out of here before I throw you back into the car again. Sure we shouldn't call a tow truck? Hell yeah. I haven't actually checked my, my list of shame, which is precisely none! Let's go. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Hell yeah. God, we're crushing this game so much. Oh, actually, Riggs, question. Since last you've been in the stream, have you beaten Deathloop? / what did you think of Deathloop? Because I remember the last time you came into a stream, I was literally in like the credits of it, and you hadn't beaten it. If you've beaten it since, how'd you enjoy it? I really enjoyed it. No, the ending's fine. If you don't want to fight. Alright, you gonna fight me? Yeah, 30k normal with 50k car-based heat move. I don't know why. Yo, I actually did the extra thing. Hell yeah. I actually got the bonus for doing the heat move on the car. Let's go. Let's go. I found the secret mechanic. Whoa, did anyone see that graphical glitch on the screen just then? I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I swear I saw something. I always fuck up the match on that one, because I never know which throwing object is going to actually count as that. These drop kicks These drop kicks may be Kiryu's single least useful attack in this entire game. They may be his least useful. They do so little damage and people normally block it anyways. An astonishing 50,000 yen. I'm so glad we're actually getting back in the money right now. Ah, my nose is itchy again. No. Okay, is there only one in here? Currently there is. It's you! You're part of the Ryudo family, aren't you? No. But I am the sworn brother of one of like the head of it. I saw something, I think the camera clipped the ceiling or something. I thought I saw something flash along. What? Boy, am I glad to see you. I can't handle this alone, so I was thinking of asking Nakahara-san a favor. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm not in the Ryudo family. But I could have sworn I saw you step in Nakahara's office the other day with Rikyu and his pal. The other day? You mean like a few months ago? Well, I can't deny that. I think this one's easy to shame. Oh no. Oh no. I'm scared. I am scared. Then you and Nakahara-san are at least acquainted, right? I have a big favor to ask you. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like this, but go ahead. First off, my name's Takeshi Khan, and I run the public market here. You run the entire thing? Damn. Lately, there have been some black market deals going down here. It's been causing us some trouble. Black market? What kind of deals exactly? Iriomote wildcat trafficking. Cats? That's right. The Iriomote wildcat's an endangered species, protected by law, and it's only found in Okinawa. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah. No, if something's endangered, people will find a reason to say, but this part of the animal's valuable, regardless of what the fuck it is. Because, you know, scumbags. A few dedicated collectors are willing to pay dealers insane amounts of money for it. These might just be people who are having them as pets, honestly. They've been making deals here in your market? That's right. But I don't have the expertise needed to bring these criminals to justice on my own. Haven't you contacted the police? I can't do that. If the law get involved and they figure out there are shady deals going on at my market, the market gets shut down, which affects the lives of so many people. Yeah. I won't have it. As the public markets president, I have to get this solved without us closing down. I see. I'd be willing to pay for your trouble. You'd be really helping us locals out. What do you say? I will help. I will help. I will try my best to help. Ah, things stuck on my hand. I'll help. Thank you. So what exactly do I have to do? Actually, my biggest suspect's on the second floor as we speak. You've already got a suspect picked out? Yes. He's a fat man with a green hat and a red Hawaiian shirt. Alright. Fat, green hat, red Hawaiian shirt. He always shows up in clothes whenever an Iriomote wildcat deal's going down. Probably because he tells people, this is what you should do. Ah, my back is so itchy. I swear half of my streams nowadays are just me bitching about my body. A fat man with a green hat and a red Hawaiian shirt. Anything else I should know? You get up there and it's literally a giant poster. The fat man with a green hat and a red Hawaiian shirt parade! Da, da, da. And they're all just blowing saxophones as they walk down. I don't know how we can't hear it down here. It's apparently very well soundproofed stairwell. He's always carrying a big cage. A cage. You know, like a carrier? The kind people carry pets in. They're just handing over the pets in this place with a bunch of food. I feel like it would be very easy to spot who it is. He probably keeps the wildcats in there. Then all I have to do is look in the cage to know if he's guilty, right? Well, you'd think so. But I thought I caught him red-handed once. When I looked in the cage, it was empty. Empty, yeah? So you caught him after the deal had already gone down? Could be. It's yeah, because it's going to be like a bunch of people in slightly different outfits that you have to remember. Probably. There's no point in catching the boss without any evidence. Please, catch him before he makes the deal. I have a time limit, too? I have a time limit? Fuck. Run. Run our little fucking legs off. Big legs, but still. Guy with a red Hawaiian shirt. Oh my god, Key. What the? Oh, of course. Of course. I knew the parade was happening today. It's this one. Green hat. Hmm? You the one making your Mote Wildcat deals or what? Hahaha. Without proof, you ain't got shit on me, pal. You got proof? Show me proof. Cage you got there. There's nothing in the cage. Doesn't look like he already made any transactions. Now, fuck off. If you need something, I might want to ask them from around here. You're the one making area cat deals. Wait, there's one in this building? I went to the island yesterday, but I didn't find a single one. Where is it? Show me the kitty. You know what? Forget it. I don't need proof. Fuck you. If I start a commotion here with you, your partner's gonna come running. Then I catch him and it's all over for you. Get the fuck out of here, man. You... Ugh! Looks like your man's right on cue. Shit's too big for you to fuck up, man. Okay. Okay. I don't understand what I was meant to do here, but okay. Oh, there's a thing there. Nice. Oh, drink the hot poison. That did a lot of fucking damage. Extreme spice. So I imagine I probably shamed this because I riled up one of the customers, but hey. Economy size extreme spice. Big spicy. Fuck you. Oh! Oh my god, it ends up with an elbow drop? Oh my god. Yes. Yes, I knew getting that extra addition at the end was absolutely fucking worth it. It adds a fucking elbow drop at the end. Oh my god. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so screwed. So it just wasn't good a place to do this business. Meow, meow. Oh. Did you hear that? It's a wildcat. Guy in the red shirt was trying to pick up the wildcat from the cellar here. He was? Real deal is the guy in the cheap suit. Oh, makes sense now. That's why the cage was empty when I checked the man in red. You should have waited like 5 seconds longer. Check before the deal went down. Crap. Looks like I got 2 birds with 1 stone this time. I'd say we made it out pretty good. I'll probably have to redo this because of the shame, because I asked someone else. But hey, I was just meant to speak to the same dude twice. Thank you so much. I don't think you solved this, but you even handled it quietly. No, I didn't. Did you hand those thugs over to the cops? I did. The case is already solved and the cops are willing to wait until after closing hours to investigate. Okay, good. So I was pretty upset I didn't report the crime in the first place, though. But it sounds like everything turned out okay. And your reputation's still fine. That's right, and it's all thanks to you. Take this with my gratitude. 30,000 yen. I imagine I'll get more money if I actually fix this, if I actually do this properly. 3,000. Let's go. And now we see the mark of shame. Alright. Fuck you. What? What? That was fine? But I fucked up. But I fucked up. But I fucked up. Okay, apparently it was fine. Managed to catch a shady movement without incident. Alright, okay, apparently it's fine. Yay, I did it. I did fuck it up. I didn't fuck it up. I guess this is another not best roll, but good enough. It's only 50k instead of 30k, so whatever. I am not reloading for 20,000 yet. I am not doing that. I mean, it still says without incident, so I guess it's still like, you didn't fuck up. You just didn't do best. So, and another one has appeared. Another one has appeared because we did another one. Of course, of course, of course. We are still playing Yakuza 3. Sub-stories still have to appear after you finish other sub-stories. I did take a little bit of damage. Give me some ice cream. What do you sell tea? No, this is tea. Matcha milk tea. Let's go. Let's go. There was something recently. I can't remember what it was. There was something purple. And I remember distinctly reading it, and it said that it was like the purple coloring. Like, I read the ingredients, and the purple coloring was specifically because of purple sweet potato. And that just reminded me of, oh yeah, I learned purple sweet potato was a thing because of Yakuza 3. But I don't remember what it was. There was something that I saw that was purple colored. And reading the ingredients, that's what it was. But I don't remember what it was. Didn't fuck up badly enough for shame. Ube ice cream. No, I mean a thing in real life. A thing in real life. There was a thing in real life that was purple because of it. Like, I read the ingredients list on the back. It wasn't ice cream. Because it was something that I had. Oh, for fuck's sakes. No, I know it exists in real life, but I didn't have it in real life. Something that I ate in real life. I haven't had any ube ice cream in real life. Most recent ice cream that I had was matcha ice cream because of the Your Matcha place. What was it? Oh, no, it was a Monster Super Fuel drink. Monster apparently now make Gatorade, but it's caffeinated. It also tastes really fucking good. No, but basically, yeah, it was a bottle of Monster, and it was purple, and it was called, like, Purple Passion or fucking something. And it basically tasted like grape Fanta, but not as a soda, because it wasn't bubbly, it wasn't carbonated. It was like Gatorade texture. And also Gatorade energy drink, because it did all the, here's all the electrolytes that make you do sport fast. But it was also caffeinated. Gatorade but caffeinated, isn't that just Monster or energy drinks in general? Gatorade's not, Gatorade isn't, carbonated. That's the big difference. Gatorade's not carbonated, so, like how Gatorade is basically just water but slightly thicker with the coloring and stuff like that, whereas energy drinks are way more like soft drinks, like a Coke or something like that, because of all the carbonation and texture of it. So it was Monster, but not carbonated, so it was more like Gatorade. And the advertisement on it was way more like Gatorade. Like, it was designed to look like a Gatorade bottle. It was in a plastic bottle with a cap as opposed to a can, like Gatorade is and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it was purple. And I'm just like, it's purple and it's great, but also grape isn't purple in real life. How's it get it colored? And then I read on the back, oh, purple sweet potato. I learned that was a thing because of Yakuza. Yakuza teaches you things in real life. Also, this dude's gonna huck himself into the river again. At least it's natural colorings. At least it is a different vegetable that they put in there. The smoking heat move to do? Oh yeah, we can take a smoko in the middle of the thing, can't we? I forgot about this. Yes, and there's a heat move based on that. I've completely forgot about that one. You're back again? Really? What is it with you? Kiryu-san, the loan consolidation thing turned out to be a scam, just like you said. They almost got me. Is that so? Good on you for seeing through it. I don't know how I could thank you, Kiryu-san, by not jumping in the river. If you escaped that scam, what are you doing back here? A friend of mine's also having debt troubles. He asked me if he could borrow just 10,000 and help him pay him off. I gave it to him, as a good friend should. But right after, this friend of mine skipped town. Jesus Christ, yeah, your life just sucks. You still shouldn't throw yourself in the river. But bro, your life does suck. And since I paid 10,000 yen on his loan, that loan company is holding me responsible as the guarantor for my friend's loan. What? What? I never even wanted to be his guarantor, but now they're demanding that I pay off the rest of his loan too. Alright, now it's time for Kiryu to beat people up. That's fucking bullshit. What the hell were you thinking? You're about to kill yourself over your own debt. Why would you think you could help your friend with his? Well, he was in a lot of trouble, and I, of all people, would know how stressful that kind of debt can be. I felt really bad for him. How did you even have the 10,000 to give him? You should just be a hermit. Stop dealing with money. Go off the grid. There's clearly nothing better for you here. What am I gonna do with you? You can get into a fight with him, and the non-shame thing is to do the heat move into the river. Sorry. Oh boy. I can't just abandon him here. I'll cheer him up a bit, then leave. Oh, I can't abandon him. If I leave, he'll just end up here again. Alright, fine. Just take me to the loan shark you borrowed from. I might be able to work something out for you. I was... There. Barely fucking cracked. I was really hoping I'd get a crack on both of them. I hadn't cracked my knuckles for a bit, so I was really hoping both of them would do that. One of them did, and then the other one had to ruin the fucking climactic moment. Really? I'm already too involved. I can't just abandon you now. Thank you! Loan shark we borrowed from is just this way. Follow me. Alright, let's see if we can hash something out. I can't wait to find out that this is a scam. And that this dude was trying to find some nice friendly soul to help soften him jump into the river multiple times in a row, so that person would be a nice enough person to come back into the office and then beat us up for the scam. I can't wait until that turns out to be what this is. Also, isn't this office normally in Kamurocho? This is the Kamurocho scam room, not the Ryukyu scam room. What's going on here? Well, if it ain't Kishimoto-san, come all this way to see me now. I'm touched. And who do we have here? I haven't seen you around before. Kiryu, you can say I'm friends with Kishimoto. So what can I do you for? If you want a loan, I'll give you the same rate I give Kishimoto. 10% every 10 days. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! That's like almost half as bad as a payday loan. That's fucked up. Well, that explains a lot. Don't you think that's a little absurd? You trying to pick a fight? You got a problem, buddy? Take it up with my employees. Hey, guys. This man here'd like to have a chat with ya. Damn, this dude just jumps to fucking beat this dude up. We literally said one thing, and they're just like, alright, well, time to fucking beat you up. Alright, okay. You're not even giving me a second to fucking talk. Okay, no, you gave me literally 1 second to talk, and nothing else. Ow. Fuck you. 10% is pretty. Fuck you! I was gonna say reasonable, dumbass. Whoa! Nice follow-up punch, Kiryu. I feel like that one is just more insulting than anything else. Just the fucking getting it right in their eye. And especially impressive on this dude, considering he had glasses on. It threaded the needle between the glasses to get him in the eye. But then just getting him with the fucking power dunk, that's cool. That's a good hate move. That's a good one. It's not like any of the 10 out of 10s that this game has a shockingly high number of, but it's pretty good. What'd you do anyway? Did you come here to get Kishimoto out of his loan? I'm not trying to get him off the hook. I just want you to give him an interest rate he can actually pay back. I like how he's just like, I don't want to get him off the hook. Because this shit deserves to have to do fucking something. Because, wow, he needs to learn how to get it out of his own problems. But this is extortion. Fuck you. What? If you borrow money, you pay it back. That's how it works. So, wouldn't it be better for both of you if Kishimoto actually paid you back? Instead of trying to commit suicide or file for bankruptcy? The only thing worrying than someone knowing Kiryu was someone actually paying their loan back. I mean, normally the loan sharks are just hyper exploitative, so we're just like, fucking beat this person up. But in this situation, they still are, but it's just like, but this dude still needs to learn a lesson, so no, I'm not gonna demand that you just erase the debt. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. Also, his friend's loan has nothing to do with him. Let him out of being the guarantor for that loan. After all, he didn't sign anything. It's not like he's legally bound. How do you know so much about these things? What are you, some kind of hotshot loan shark yourself? No, I have just dealt with approximately 100 of them. I used to work in a similar line of business. Now then, I'll be keeping an eye on you. Oh my god.
Kiryu-san.
Thank you, truly. I don't know what would have happened to me if I hadn't met you. Your loans haven't gone away, you know. You still need to work hard to pay them back. I know, I will. I won't rest until I've paid off every last yen of my debt. I'd like to give you something to show my gratitude, but this is all I have, I'm afraid. Oh, what, you can't give me 10,000? Okay, well, I guess these are... I don't know if this is more or less than 10,000. Wait, it's a stamina and spark. You can't even buy them. Never mind. I actually want as many of those as I can get my fucking hands on. Thank you. It is helpful. Kiryu bumping his head instinct to keep eye contact is great. Does he actually do that? I've never noticed that. I've never noticed that. Damn. So glad our fates were intertwined. Thank you again. Hey, and another 5,000 experience. It's nice to be able to have a moment where we can do sub-stories again so I can actually get all this fucking experience back. Oh my god, no sub-stories appeared on the map when I just did everything there. So, at this point... No, there is still some that we have to do here. There is still something we have to do here. What am I talking about? That's not here. That's going back for Kyushin and One-Star, so that's back in Kamurocho. Where the fuck is the Oppa building? Is it on Ryukyu Boulevard? We'll find it. What was that one? Tuna Fun's back in Kamurocho, and then they're straight to the top. Okay, it's actually just the Oppa building. Do I have Shonen 5 on me? I don't. Or is it one of the valuables? No, I need to actually bring it with me. Fuck. 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 How many... I've got 9 stamina and sparks. That's going to become very useful. That's going to come in useful a lot. And I'm glad that I have that many. Shonen 5. There we go. And also... Might as well save. Should do that. Wes' stone marker on the main tray. I think you might need the manga on you. Some story does say that. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly double check. No shame. Free of shame. No shame upon my penis. This particular shirt has a really tight collar around the neck. The rest of the shirt's kind of fine, but it's just hot, so I'm sticky, so it just always sticks to me. But the collar is just really tight. That's how you can tell. If you can't, you can always tell if a shirt's going to be too tight around my neck and it's going to bother me. If you can't see the heart tattoo, it's too tight. That covers it up, so it's too tight. It needs to be down there like that. Or further down. I should probably buy more shirts that have small V-necks. Those are probably more comfortable. Oh, Oppa! I can literally see the word Oppa. There we go. And there's a dude with an arrow. I think I have worked out where we are. Yo! Kiryu-san, I'm so glad you showed up. Remember me? I'm the editor from Shonen 5. Hey, kinda surprised you really are waiting here for me. It's been a while. Man, I can't believe I forgot to ask for your cell phone number. Silly me. I was starting to give up. I hope I'm never seeing you again. So how's our manga artist? Did you find Hirano's address? Ow! That was the heel again. I did. There's just one problem. What's up? Hirano-san's relatives aren't famous doctors, but famous pharmacists. Guess you had some wrong information then. Yeah, for sure. In any case, Hirano Family Pharmacy is just in the nearby shopping arcade, but we may not want to head in there just yet. Why? Is there some sort of problem? Well, earlier, I thought I saw Hirano-san standing in front of the train station. I think he's here in Okinawa. You sure it was him? And not someone who just looks like him? Racist Kiryu? Jesus. I'm sure of it. I wish I could have chased after him, but I had to wait here. In case you showed up. He was wearing that giant backpack he always wears. There's no mistaking that. So is he also hunched over because of how heavy it is, or... Even that guy with the backpack was Hirano. What's he doing in Okinawa? Probably visiting his parents? He didn't look happy. I couldn't help feeling even more worried about him. feel terrible asking you this, Kiryu-san. But please, would you meet with Hirano-san's family? Does that mean you're going after Hirano?
Who are you? Good.
I know I should probably ask you to find Hirano-san, but I'm his editor. I've got to help him. I don't think we can convince his parents of anything if something terrible happened to Hirano-san. Shouldn't you be more worried about getting Hirano-san's manga serialized and shown on 5? I'm more than just an editor. I'm a human being. And as a human being, I've got to look out for one of my own. Besides, I'm the one who brought Hirano-san into the wonderful world of manga. If something happened to Hirano-san, I don't think I could ever be an editor again. Damn. I thought you were only worried about your job. But underneath all that, your spirit is manly as hell. I'll look for Hirano-san. Please explain the whole situation to Hirano-san's parents. Alright, I will. That I can do. Yo, Hirano-san's parents. I need to buy a bunch of stamina and X's. Oh, also, like, something else important. I don't know. Gary called you manly. He's gonna write that out for the rest of his life. If there's ever a point where he needs to impress a woman, he's just gonna be like, no, I've got this. The most manly dude I've ever seen called me manly. I can do this. I love the giant fucking pill bottle they have on display behind the counter. Reminds me of being at a birthday party. And the present that the birthday girl got from, I think it was a group of people and they bought it. It was a fucking, like, giant ass, I don't remember how many liters it was, but it was a fucking huge bottle. It probably would have been at least this big of just a bottle of Southern Comfort. It wasn't full, because obviously if it was also full, it would be within the range of several $1,000s probably. But it was a bottle this fucking big of Southern Comfort. The stand that it came on rotated, because there's no way you can pour out of it outside of that. And just, it would be probably the size of what that pill bottle is behind it. It was just, it's fucking hilarious. They got her a giant ass. Or she could have done with it. Oh! No need to be mean on that regard. I wonder if that exists for, like, Captain Morgan bottles. I'm gonna quickly put that into a Google tab, or I will forget by the end of the stream. Giant Captain Morgan bottle. Okay, it's just showing me how I can buy 6 packets of Captain Morgan Original Spiced. There's a Captain Morgan LED sign. Could totally hang that on the wall behind me. That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. There's also... okay, there's a giant one, but it's like you couldn't fill it, and it's a statue thing, and it's somewhere else. That's a decent bottle. How many liters is that? How big is that? Open image and new tab. This one looks kind of cool. That's kind of decent. Then let me show you this. That's pretty cool. That's a big ass bottle. I mean, it's nowhere near the size of big ass that, like, I was talking about. But, like, that's pretty big. That's pretty fancy. There's also this for $18 on Wish. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I buy this? Do I buy this? I know I said I shouldn't get distracted by food things, but this thought has approached me, and now I see this, and now I'm just seeing everything else on here. This is hilarious. I love this. It's literally $18 on Wish, which means I'm not going to get it for half a year, but it would be kind of fucking funny. And also, if it's on Wish, it's probably also stolen. Either the design or the actual item itself, I don't know. But I'm kind of tempted to get that. There's also, like, there's all the cannonball-shaped ones, which I do want to try. Okay, so this is, okay, when I was talking about the Southern Comfort bottle, this is a bottle of Jim Beam, but this is the thing I was talking about. It's one of these. See how it has its own fucking cradle? This is what I want, but Captain Morgan. I want that, but Captain Morgan. That's the shit that I want. Like, just having that on display, that'd be fucking amazing. I'd love that shit. Alright, I'm getting distracted. Sorry, we're gonna talk to Hirano's father. I swear I don't have ADHD. I've been tested. but I swear I don't. I've had a lot of people, including people with ADHD, who have said that I do, but I've been tested. No, I don't. Oh no, I don't need anything. I'm here to talk to you about your son. My son? You know my son? Sutomu? I guess that's his name. I mean, Hirano, but it's what we know. Yeah, I do. Truth is, something crazy happened to him in Tokyo. He got the sickest blowy. Why am I like this? Something crazy. Is Satomo alright? What happened? He's fine. Some people would think this is good news, actually. He won the Shonen 5 Grand Prize? I know you might not think it's a great accomplishment, but in the manga world, this is a really big deal. I don't know that much about manga, but I do know this. There are hundreds of thousands of people aspiring to become professional manga artists. It's incredible that your son and his manga were chosen out of that many hopefuls. Hell, even the kids I'm looking after reached Shonen 5. One of them wanted to read it so badly he asked me to pick up his copy while I was in Tokyo, so he could read it early. Why we have it. By the way, this is still my kids, I'm not giving it to you. Despite that, your son is trying to throw away his dream of becoming a manga artist because of what you might think. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be a doctor, but his dream of becoming a manga artist is just as good. It's my fault. I put so much pressure on him. You wanted him to be a doctor, right? That's right. For generations, every member of our family has followed a career in medicine, whether that meant being pharmacists, nurses, or medical researchers. Despite that, not one of us had ever become a doctor. Damn. Your whole family just has an inferiority complex. I also don't understand how those are inferior, but okay. Look, as someone who only exists in this world in any fucking capacity because of a pharmacist, I'm gonna look highly up to them. The story behind that is when my mum was pregnant with me, I don't remember what happened, but the doctor prescribed her something and just said it's a bath thing or like a thing that you drink. I don't know which one, but it was something like that. It was like some medicine and it would fix the problem. And then my mum went to the pharmacist, and the pharmacist was just like looked at her and went, I'm sorry to ask this, but are you pregnant? And my mum was like, yes. And she's just like, then don't do this. And my mum was like, why? And it's just like, because if you take this or do this bath thing, I don't remember those specific details. I also wasn't born, so it's just a story that I'm repeating. But the pharmacist was just like, if you do this, you will lose the child. Guaranteed. There is no way and there's no question about it. The child's going to die if you do this. So then my mum obviously didn't do it. And like, imagine if the pharmacist didn't make that connection of just like, this thing isn't for pregnant people. The connection that the doctor missed. So as someone who only exists in this world because of a pharmacist catching a mistake that a doctor made, I do not see pharmacists as lesser than doctors. Honestly, with my personal experience with facecam glitch, that's fun to know. I thought I fixed that. With my personal experience, I'll be honest, I trust pharmacists and and nurses over doctors almost any day of the week. Like, I would trust a pharmacist and a nurse more than a doctor because they're the ones who have to catch the mistakes the doctors make. And the doctors may not even realize they've made those mistakes and will continue making them into the future. From my personal experience, before I was born and since I've been born, that's my personal experience. Satomu had the grades and potential to become a doctor. I made sure he wasn't distracted by anything silly when he was young. He needed to focus on his studies after all. And manga was one of those silly things. That's right. Satomu always loved to read manga. Truth be told, I bought him lots of manga when he was a child. But as soon as he started junior high, I made him throw away his entire collection. He had hundreds of manga volumes. And you made him throw every last one in the garbage? Not the garbage. I made him throw him into the Kabuto River. That's just bad for the river. That's just bad for the river. That much paper in that small of a river? That would make someone's job a nightmare. I don't know whether it would be someone else to clean the river, or if it got into the sewage system, because paper in the sewage system causes problems, but that would have made someone's job a living hell for a day, or a couple days, or a week, or possibly even longer. Jesus Christ. I thought that doing so would make him hate manga and focus more on his studies. Yes. Yes, the classic parent trick. I'm going to associate something that you like with something traumatic, and it will make you find the thing traumatic and not resentful towards the parent. Yes, that thing that always works really well. I'm surprised he's resting the way he is now. If Satomu really is going to throw away his amazing opportunity, then it's all my fault. I can see where you're coming from. Any father would want their son to fulfill the dreams he couldn't fulfill himself. It's not like that. My lifelong dream was... It was... Huh? You okay? What was your dream? It's nothing. My dream doesn't matter. He also didn't want to be a pharmacist. If Satomu wants to follow his dream of becoming a manga artist, then I don't want him to give it up for nothing. If he's got a dream, I want him to chase after it. He might be able to make it in time. Huh? I think he's here in Okinawa. Someone saw a guy carrying that huge backpack of his. A backpack? I thought of something while we were talking. I think he's going to use the same method you made him use when he had to throw away all his manga. He's going to toss his dreams in the river. This makes sense. No. Into the Kabucha River? More than likely. What am I standing around here for then? I've got to find Satomu! I appreciate this parent at the very least is able to understand the mistake that he made, and like, you didn't have to like go through a laborious thing to actually make him realize his mistake. He just understood his mistake when he heard about like what the result was. I at least appreciate that. Rental was the station in the Kabucha River. Guess I should follow. Run! Look, the only thing that's allowed in that river is people that I'm fighting in a street fight. Nothing else belongs in there. Hey, the music of the street fight. Fuck you. I'm kind of in the middle of a sub-story, bro. I'm gonna need you to, get off my dick and fuck off. Get out of here. Whee! Nice spins. Bam, bam. Bam, hell yeah. I didn't mean the drop kick. I honestly don't know why I pressed it. Bam. Fuck you! God, that hate move is so good. There's just something about the raw brutality of certain heat moves that I love. Like, this game has a really good balance between the heat moves that are anime and ridiculous as fuck, that make you laugh because they're so, like, over the top, and the other heat moves that are just really fucking raw, and are just like, oh god, that must have hurt. Actually, that reminds me, I haven't done the one of throwing someone on. Oh, actually, would these flower pot things count as the Kamaki heat move? For something at like knee height or whatever it was? I don't think I've done that heat move in the wild. That'd be a good opportunity for it. Yo, asshole! What are you doing? Oh, you're the guy who helped me in Kamurocho. They might. I don't know what else. I don't know if I've come across anything else that would count. Honestly. It's a weirdly highly specific heat move. I also, now that I have the extra finisher one, I gotta do the extra finisher one on walls as well. God, there's so many heat moves to discover in this game. God damn it. Benches and stuff are the main ones. Benches. Okay, if it counts on benches, we've seen a bunch of them. Okay. We've seen a bench of them. Terrible. Fucking stop. Did you come all the way to Okinawa just to throw this stuff in your backpack into this river? Like, what are you talking about, Kiri-san? What's he gonna throw away? Harana's backpack is packed full of copies of Shonen 5. What? Is that true, Harana-san? You know, no matter how many times you throw your manga into this river, you won't be able to get over your pain and regret. How do you know about... I heard it from your old man. Shit. What the hell is happening here? We're all conspiring to make you not make a mistake. Hirano-san, you rolled the Shonen 5s just to throw them away? Why? I don't know which one of these is technically accurate. I think it's this one, because if he just didn't want his father to know, he wouldn't come to the city that his father lived in. I think. Can I be told this one? Because I don't want to, because, like, there's a fair bit of dialogue to go through for this one. Can I be told this one? I know I should try and do them myself. But it's just so much time. It's so much to redo. It's just so much to redo. And I'm just not bothered. I'm just not bothered to redo, like, Dream is the right one. Okay, nice. Okay. So I'm okay with that, where if I at least say what I think it is, and then I can just be like, okay, yeah. Because, again, if he didn't want his father to know, he wouldn't come to the city where his father was to do this. He also probably wouldn't be going through Kamurocho to stop his father and Okinawa from finding out. True. Also true. He's giving up on his dream of becoming a manga artist. Huh? Your Honor should have been over the moon to win that award. Instead, he only felt conflicted. He thought he had to become a doctor to fulfill his family's expectations of him, and tried to express his desire to go pro with his manga. Isn't that right, Her Honor? So, to get rid of the conflict he was feeling, he bought as many issues of Shonen 5 as he could, and tried to absolve himself of his self-perceived sin by throwing them away. He thought it was a sin? Throwing away something you love so dearly is something Her Honor considers to be a sin. Because of this sin of his, he felt he had to force himself to give up on his dream. You're right. It's just as you said, Kiryu-san. It's a sin. I don't have the right to draw manga. But why would drawing manga be a sin? I don't want to give up on my manga, but I have to if I'm going to become a doctor in the future. Hirano-san. Can the father show up yet? You don't need to give up on your dream. Hey! Satomu, you don't need to throw your dream away. Dad? Dad? I'm so sorry, Satomu. I had no idea you were pushing yourself so hard. You were lying to people about being from a family of doctors. Wait, I don't have to give up on my dream? What do you mean, Dad? You should become a professional manga artist. Dad, but why? Satomu, do you know why I made you get rid of all your manga all those years ago? You wanted me to focus on studying, right? That was part of it, but to tell you the truth, I was afraid you'd make the same mistakes that I did. What? The reason I brought you so much manga when you were young is because I loved manga more than anyone. Well, at least it explains why he bought so much. Wait, you do? I always wanted to be a manga artist, but I never had the talent to go pro. I submitted my work to dozens of manga contests, but never won a single award. Hell, the Shonen 5 contest was so out of my league I never even considered it an option. Dad. Despite that, I kept drawing my manga, to the point of shirking my studies to become a doctor. In the end, I couldn't fulfill either goal. That's why I ended up inheriting the family pharmacy. I didn't want the same thing happening to you. Wait, so you mean you've got what it takes to be a professional manga artist? As someone who once dreamed of becoming just that, I know just how wasteful it'd be to throw it all away. Wait, so you'll support Satomu-san's efforts to become a manga artist? Of course I will. If Satomu wants to be a manga artist, then it's my duty as his father to believe in him and give him all the support he needs. Yay! You're a netter for Shonen 5, right? I trust you will help my son down the path he's chosen. Of course, I'll do my best. This is fantastic, Hirano-san. Now nothing's stopping you from making the manga you love. Everyone in the family failed their dream. Time for him to make it big. And hit the big time. Woo! You can be the first person in your family to not be a fucker. Yeah, let's go. Let's get right to business and start talking about your new series. I'm sure it'll be your greatest work yet. Dad, thank you so much. You've chosen this path. Now give it your all, Satomu. I will. I swear I will. I'll make my debut as an artist in Shonen 5. Thank you so much, Kiryu-san. You've done so much for my son and our family. Don't mention it. Here. Have my magazines. The manga I created is in this issue. Please read it and show it to everyone you know. 50 issues of Shonen 5? Jesus! 50 of them? Thanks. Also, all 50 people you know. Is every sub-story from this point onwards going to be handing over a Shodan 5-1? Should be. Good luck with your career. I hear being a manga artist is pretty tough. Give it your all, both for yourself and that dad of yours. Yo, it's actually gonna make the kids super popular at school. They're gonna rock up with fucking 50 copies of this manga that's not even out yet in Okinawa, and they're gonna be so popular. I hope giving it to... I can't remember which kid asked for it. I don't remember which kid asked for it, but they're gonna be so excited to be like they're gonna be so popular at school. 10,000 experience points. There we go. Hell yeah! I hope that's an actual. Can I actually hand that over? I think it's just in the valuables. It's Taichi, although I don't think we can actually turn it in without advancing story. Taichi, okay. This should make Taichi happy. I was about to say, the sub-story finished, but this game does like having its, little continuing moments for it. So at this point, there's only 4 left, and 3 of them are the murder, Kyushu, and Tuna Fund, and then there's that. So are we right to go to Kamurocho and do stuff in Kamurocho now? Like, even though we just came back here? Or could we advance the if we advance the story to do like the Taichi thing, can we advance the story without going like a million years into the future in the story, or is everything time to head to Kamurocho? Straight to the top does not exist. No, nope, nope. I'm doing straight to the top after I do the rest of the sub stories here. I'm not gonna start. I'll start it after I do all the others. I'm considering it the same as Hostess, where it counts as separate. If I do the next bit of story of just going to the orphanage, does that immediately chuck me into story beat? Or is it just like, there is a story beat at the orphanage and then I have to go somewhere else for the next one? Because that's my concern. I mean, I can go to Kamurocho now anyways, because it doesn't change anything. Well, if I go to... yeah. I think we're going to a lot of story up ahead. This will be where your free time is. Okay. Well, I'll save it. I'll save doing that until we get to there. All right, back to Kamurocho. Oh my god, is it Mac? No, Tuna Fund. So Anna from the Tuna Fund here. How you been? Tunas are growing so fast. We're already getting calls from interested buyers, including tuna canners. So I'm thinking of expanding the tuna farm to 10 times its original size. But I'll need additional advancements. Let me know if you're interested. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okinawa Tuna Funds. Tuna Fund, huh? Have that guy's at Sushi Jin. He fucking better be. Gonna deck the cunt if he's not. Gonna absolutely ruin his day if he's not. Is this Sushi Jin? Yeah, it is. I do remember Sushi Jin. Yay. Right this way. Thank you. Where the fuck's this tuna guy? Sawada-san? Can't say I've seen him lately. Motherfucker. Remember he said his office wasn't far from Millennium Tower. Then why is the address in Ryuga? Thinking you're out the 6th floor of the building Green Room's Realty is in. Building Green Room's Realty is in. Somewhere around Millennium Tower. Got it, thanks. Sorry, chef, I gotta go. Oh, do you want to at least buy something? Kamurocho Lullaby. Alright, fine. Actually, fuck any of that bullshit. Fuck that bullshit. I'm going up here. Kamiyama. It's time we had to talk. Abisu Pawn. Right, no, it's Abisu... I forgot the weapons at Abisu Pawn. Right. The weapons at Abisu Pawn. Ah! Yada yada do it. I'm upset. I'm upsetty spaghetti. That's what I am. Sorry. Yo, I heard you sell weaponry. Can I buy a weaponry from you, please, sir? Please serve this refined establishment. I would like to buy a weaponry from you.
Hey,
Cat and Anna. Get it? It's a WarioWare reference. How's the new WarioWare? I don't know if I know a single person who has played it. But for anyone who has, if anyone has, oh, by the way, I'm passing by HLA, so I might as well go here as well while I'm here. How's the new WarioWare? Isn't its whole gimmick is that there's multiple playable characters? How does that go? It's nice. It's WarioWare. Well, how does the multiple playable characters thing work? Is it just like they do slightly different things, or is it just like, does every character have their own set of minigames? Or is it any character can play any minigame, so the way that you solve each minigame is different depending on what character you have? Because from memory, from like seeing it in directs and avatars and like Twitter and stuff, that was its gimmick, multiple characters. Buki-san, we've got trouble! Oh fuck, this is a different situation. What's going on? It's a man making a big scene in front of the restaurant. He keeps yelling for the HLA to come out. The guy's really on edge. Somebody knows what the HLA headquarters is and who's making a big racket, huh? Sounds like one of the Reaper hitmen. Let's go check it out. Let's beat him up. Let's beat him up. Let's beat this motherfucker up. That's the hitman Sentetsu. Heard he's a hot-blooded guy. I'll go check him out. Don't come out till it's over. Hey, Rookie of the HLA! Get your ass out here! What do you want with the HLA? You a Buki? No, but if you got business with HLA, you can hash it out with me. This has nothing to do with you. Get a Buki the fuck out here. What do you want with a Buki? I heard he hired some tough guys been after our men. As you go through this, all you unlock characters and have to use them for certain minigames, but later on you're free to use anyone. Oh, okay. Wait, the fucking game has a story mode? Shit, I might actually be tempted. I'll be honest, I've never, like, owned a WarioWare game. So, anytime that I've played WarioWare, which is very little, it's been with people who have owned it, doing, like, the pass the controller shit, like on the Wii or whatever like that. I've never owned a WarioWare. So, it having, like, a decent amount of single-player content, if it has a decent amount of single-player content, I'll consider it. I just want to, I want to play more different games. I say not having the time to play even the games I would normally play on my own, but if I get better at managing my time, I'll have like 2 to 3 hours spare to play a video game that's not streaming, every day. And I want to play more different video games. Like, if there's something that streaming has made me realize even more, it's that I like playing a lot of different games, like, at the same time. It's hard for me to just play one game as my one game for extended periods of time, unless it's something I'm deeply in love with, like Nier Automata or something like that. Like, when Nier Automata came out, it's the only game I played while I was, like, until I, like, beat the thing, but yeah. A cowardly little bitch watching from a distance like that, figured I'd come beat his ass. I see. What if I told you I was the guy he hired? Oh, really now? Yeah, really. That makes it easier then. I'll just kill you instead! As soon as I hand Ibuki your cold, lifeless body, he'll know not to meddle in our affairs ever again! Well, this is gonna go well. Oh my god, the dude has a submachine gun. What the fuck? Damn. Dude really did come here planning to commit a fucking murder, didn't he? Jesus Christ. Oh! Jesus Christ. That was brutal. I don't know if I've seen that variation of the grabbing heat move on things. Ow, really? That counted. I feel like this is not meant to function this way. This doesn't feel like it's meant to function the way that it is. I think something broke in that fight. I don't think he was meant to work like that. Alright, L's Gauntlet. Bam! Thing is, I love this heat move. It's so over the top. It's so ridiculous. It's like several heat moves in a row. My only issue with it is that it's a bit too long. And I think there's too much downtime between each of the things. If it was faster between each of, like, the moves, I think that would be in contention for one of the best heat moves in the franchise. But because it's just a little bit too long, it starts to lose its impact as it goes further. Because it's just like, yup. Like, obviously, like, I get holding on every pose, because the hold on the pose is what sells the impact, right? Slow it down, show the impact and stuff like that. But, it goes for just a little bit too... Oh yeah, he does do the head bob to keep in line. Doing all the hitmen, I decided using head press because it's faster and I got boring after the 5th time or whatever. Again, if it was faster, it would be in contention for the best heat move in the franchise. It would be. But it takes a bit too long. And the main reason it takes so long is because you have to do QTEs for all of them. Like, the time between each of them is so you can get ready for the QTE. So, like, I'm fine with the QTEs in the middle of the heat moves to, like, get extra stuff. I'm fine with that concept. But, when it makes them take longer, then no. Like, a lot of the ones that you do on the wall, you have to get ready to press the move pretty fucking quickly. Like, if you, like, when you do the one where you hit someone on the ground and then you stomp on their face, you have to hit the button pretty quickly to, like, actually get that pulled off. And, stuff like that. So, I'm fine with the QTEs if it doesn't, like, upset the pacing of the heat move, but I think in that one it does. Because it just takes a bit too long to do, like, the 6 moves that it does, when you have to do 6 QTEs in that time, and the game needs to, like, prep that time for you on all of them. Sorry, but I won't be cold or lifeless anytime soon. Son of a bitch. You're right, I have been watching from a distance. Because you've got a submachine gun, why would I come face you personally? I mean, it would be easier if the hitmen didn't exist to make you do the feel the heat for all of them. True. True. But then you'd have less opportunity to see it. So, mixed bag. You're a Buki, but I'm doing my best to fight you guys in my own way. And I believe that someday you'll come to understand us better. But for now, I hope you'll give me a few minutes of your time and listen to what I have to say. Aw, son of a bitch. I'm gonna get recruited. Thank you, Kiri-san. I'll take it from here. Yay! I feel like we've got to be getting close. I feel like we have to be getting close if people are starting to try and assault the base itself. I feel like we've got to be getting close. Guess it turned out for the best that he came to find us, seeing as we didn't have any info on his whereabouts yet. Here's your reward. Hey, 150,000, nice. Got any other news? I'd like to view the request, thank you. Oh my god, we got another 2. We didn't even actually see this. Yeah. We didn't even see this. Thank you for forwarding the attack. He has a reputation for extreme violence and highly likely this attack was carried out on his orders. Looks like HLA is distracted the Reaper's attention. We need to take care of this before the situation gets worse. Location. Outside. Like, literally right there. Alright, we have... well, we'll start with Yuto, because Goren's got more money. Yuto, the Reaper's rising star. Armed with guns, Children's Park. Your target hitman, Yuto, is perhaps the youngest of all the Reapers. According to our sources, he was personally trained by none other than the head Reaper himself. There is no evidence that he ever belonged to a Yakuza organization. He may be able to provide us with valuable information due to his extensive history with the Reapers. That one sounds good, and I know where Children's Park is. I don't know on the side of fucking town, but I know where it is. Why did we come to Kamurocho again? I feel like we've gotten very distracted. Sub-stories? I don't believe you. I don't believe we came here to do sub-stories. Actually, going up to Kamiyama, we will be passing Kyushu. So we might as well do Kyushu while I'm here. It is literally right here. We might as well pass by it. Oh, sorry. Kyushu! Hey. Well, how was it? Hitman, Tuna Katana, Ramen, and one more thing. I don't remember what that one more thing is, but I guess it will come up at some point. That bone marrow extract just about kicks you in the teeth, but then the pigskin comes in to soften and sweeten the blow. It's a frightening fit tonkotsu for sure. Not to mention the broth's so darn good, you can drink it up to the very last drop and still want a whole nother cup. So what do you think? Worthy of the Kyushu #1 star name? And he's just like, it's really good, but it doesn't even taste like ours. So what's the point? Well, I'll be darned. That was actually pretty good. First thing I noticed was the bone marrow. Goes down smooth like gravy on a water slide. I gotta say, wrapping it in pigskin collagen was the right choice. And those thin noodles. Absolutely brilliant. Tastes right at home with the broth. I noticed you put a few other goodies in there that balance out the flavor. So interesting. He learned, like, he really has adopted techniques from everywhere because soba's, like, from memory, thick noodle. So... Wait, okay, I'm now realizing I'm once again forgetting. Soba and udon. Which one's the thick noodle, which one's buckwheat? My brain is now saying I've been mixing up this whole time, and soba's the buckwheat one. But udon also might be the buckwheat one. I am now also realizing I might be fucking this up again, as well. And as you said, I could drink it to the very last drop. Now this is the rich tonkotsu that put us on the map. It's amazing you could condense all these complex flavors into a cup of instant noodles. Nice work figuring all that out. Well, it quickly became obvious that I couldn't just use your recipe. There was always something missing, it seemed. So I had to think outside the broth. So I focused on methods unique to my industry in order to really pick apart the magic of how it's made. See, in order to bring out that rich tonkotsu flavor, I had to crush the pork bone. And I mean pulverize it. Otherwise, the collagen wouldn't leak out into the soup. Soba, buckwheat, udon thick. Sorry, udon's the one I want to try. My brain is fucking up. Soba's, I also like to try soba, because I've never tried soba either. But udon's the one that I'm like, udon's the one I want to go for. Because I recently having Hokkien noodles. And me really liking them. Like, because I just noticed the thickness of the noodle really let it absorb the teriyaki flavor that my mum cooked it in. So I'm curious about udon noodles and trying that. I am bad at remembering specific things about what Japanese word is what thing. If there's something that we've learned from, especially Yakuza 3 more than any other one, it's that. Well, whatever you did, you got the flavor down pat. This is the kind of noodle I'd be proud to put my logo on. Damn! This dude's willing to actually have a fucking instant noodle brand. Then, does that mean my creation passes the test? I'd say it passes with flying colors. You may use the Kyushu #1 style branding with my full support. Do you, like, want some of the money for it, or... Yes! He's so excited. Now I can eat Kyushu #1 style ramen whenever and wherever I want. Wait a minute, young man. You mean to tell me this is all just so you can eat my ramen anytime? Well, that was a big part of it. So, your tonkotsu finally made the grade. Good thing you kept at it. Well, if it wasn't for you, it never would have happened. I really ought to thank you. I mean, who else would have thought to use sweet succulent pigskin from Okinawa? And the way you crushed those thugs, it was pure artistry at work. I'd like to find some way to thank you, mister. Ah, I never caught your name. It's Kazuma Kiryu. Damn, giving him his full name to this person. You must consider him important. I mean, Kiryu loves Kyushu. Like, we know this. Like, Kyushu is probably one of Kiryu's favorite food joints in this place. So there is that. So, yeah, I can understand.
Kiryu-san.
Kiryu-san, I really do appreciate you going out of your way to help me. Here, take this ramen sample as a token of my gratitude. It's a test sample, but it's been approved by the master, so it's as good as anything you'll find in the restaurant. Hey! Unique item. Kyushu #1 style ramen sample. This is a sample product. The idea is to recreate Kamurocho's famous #1 star ramen. Oh boy, unique item we'll never eat. I guess we'll never find out the flavor of it. Well then, Kiryu-san, it's high time I mosey on back to the company and boot up the assembly line for these babies. I'll send you the finished product once it's ready to go. By jolly, he did it. He really pulled it off, huh? I'll tell you, that kid's got a lot of heart. Looks like you found yourself a worthy protege. Indeed. Wish my son had half the spark that kid does. Never thought my logo would end up on a cup of instant noodles. But you know what? I can hardly wait to see it. And the thing is, like, I could understand people wanting specifically this shop brand as an instant noodle brand because, you know, there's one restaurant of it in one part of Tokyo. And I can understand wanting to be able to have that food wherever you go. I get it. I get it. Now I'll have to work extra to keep my customers coming to the restaurant instead of just buying it at the store. At any rate, what will you be having today? Alright, he just stole all my customers. Well, fuck me, I'm screwed. Take a marketing deal. You should have taken a deal where you get a percentage of the profit. Like, it's literally marketing. Like, you just let him use it. You get like a portion of the proceeds or something like that. God damn. Who I know has replaced my son. This is my new son. He's not a miserable failure like my actual son. Funny thing is that Tonkotsu is not even my favorite ramen. Don't get me wrong, I like Tonkotsu, but it's not my favorite. Although I keep saying it's shoyu, and like when I had ramen recently, I love shoyu. I do love shoyu, but I realized I haven't had miso ramen in like a really long fucking time. So I should try some of that. I should try some miso ramen because I have not tried miso ramen. Like it's been so long that I've forgotten the flavor of miso ramen. So I should try it. And also, you know, it's a little bit hard to have tonkotsu ramen if you want to stay vegetarian. Which I want to. I'm just really bad at doing it. Oh fuck yeah, let's go. Okay, or just do that, I guess. Fine, don't give me the CK move, whatever. Look, I want to be vegan so badly, from like a moral perspective. I so desperately want to. But fuck, it's hard. And also at this point, I don't know if I could be full vegan. I need enough calcium in my diet that I don't know if I could get enough calcium by being fully vegan. Most of my, like, the food that I make at home is vegetarian at the very least. And the only reason it's vegetarian instead of vegan is because I have string cheese and, like, up and go milk. Nothing else, like, everything else is purely vegan. But when I go out to restaurants, fuck, it's hard. It's really hard to be vegan when you go out to restaurants with friends. Really difficult. Really, really hard.